Inspiring Scotland is an exciting new way of using money and skills to improve the lives of Scotland's most vulnerable people. Our Link Up programme is focused on helping people to share time with others in their community, getting to know each other and doing things they want to do and on their terms. Link Up workers are the catalysts for this, but it is the skills, talent and energy of local people that drives and will ultimately keep the community activity going, making a real difference not only to their lives, but the life of the community they live in. Launched in the autumn of 2011, with funding from the Scottish Government's Cashback for Communities programme, Link Up is now operating in 10 communities across Scotland. When describing many of Scotland's most vulnerable communities, it is easy to be negative. But what happens when you spend time to engage local people where they are, engage them in something different, and spend the time to ask them about their community and what's good about where they live? You find a wealth of skills, talents and creativity.
It's just when you start to just kind of open the door a bit and just say, hello, are people up for doing things? It's incredible what resource is there. So yeah, we've got an amazing neighbourhood.
Almost heaven, not well. Logan's Cambridge, Scotia Street and Mearns.
So we did a sort of open day in May. And we spoke to quite a few folk, and we did the Great Gallatin Scunnoff, which was a roaring success. There was a bit of blood spilt, fierce competition. So on the back of that, we sort of spoke to quite a few people and they all wanted to come together and learn how to cook and stuff, so that's what we've been doing. They've made curry, they've made homemade meatballs, and it's all from scratch, it's all using local ingredients. It's as cheap as we can get it, and they cook enough to feed their families at night.
And an energy and desire to connect with each other and share and learn from this richness.
People have really highlighted mixing the community up, that there's lots of different groups in this community and they all rub shoulders together, but there's no kind of really deep connection, and they're saying mix it up so that we can get to know people, and that's the message that's been coming around quite a lot. And it's almost like in Leith you've got this circle and it's kind of segmented this way, so you've got lots of different groups like this, but what it needs is something to like cut right across that, and those are the ideas people are talking about.
You also find people have aspirations for where they live.
I want to know that at some point, maybe a year, whatever down the line, that I can walk out the door and if I see kids on the street corner, I know who they are. You know, if the kids live on the street, let's make them feel part of it. And with that comes a bigger sense of community. There are some elderly and vulnerable people that live on this street and, you know, who want to make sure that nothing ever happens just from nobody knocking on their door. I want a sense of community like it used to be when I was a kid, you know.
Through Link Up, our local workers are starting to harness this energy and wealth, using it to bring people together around shared interests and fun and creative activities. It's early days, but lots of activities have been started by local people learning from and helping each other.
I suppose I'm one of the people that never thought would in a million years that I would be ever have a shot at doing archery, like Robin Hood. Here I am now. I'm now a trained coach and now deliver to the kids and members of the public that want to come in and have a shot for themselves.
It's clear that by sharing time together and getting involved, great things are starting to happen.
We're coming together as one community for the benefit of everyone else, and it's opened my eyes of all the people that are out there and all the different abilities that there are, young and old. We're working together, and it's really revitalised myself and been able to do something new and different. And I think the whole club's this we could all see the same, that it's given us a whole new lease of life.
Get you more active, get you out of the house and that. Gives you something to do.
Because it is such a diverse group and we are all from all over, so you've got the intercommunication then, and then they're bringing more people along, and so it's getting bigger. Everybody's a lot more confident, and it's really good to see. We've got other parents taking part in stuff in school now as well, because they've been coming along to these things. Everybody
That's been involved in this played some part in organising the gala, and that kind of speaks volumes for itself, to be honest. Just people really willing to kind of take part and get involved, and they're now wanting to organise Christmas parties and there's a wee Halloween party next week, and there's just more and more people now kind of getting involved. So the perception's growing. There's more and more people getting in touch to ask, what's going on and how they can help. So that's been phenomenal.
So, almost 1 year on, what have we learned from Link Up? People will engage and are engaged, and it is important to spend time making connections and understanding the world they live in. Looking for, highlighting and promoting good things in a community is a great way to enthuse, provoke and engage people. Where people help each other and get involved in an activity, it supports new relationships to form and there are real outcomes for them. People want to make connections and community is important.
The physical environment is just the gloss over the top, isn't it? A community is not a pretty street. A community is about people. So, the only way you can build a community is to be part of what. You can't force it from the top. You've got to get people involved. You can't force a community from diktat. You've got to feel part of it. It's got to be from the grassroots.
Link Up is a partnership between Inspiring Scotland and 10 local partners. It is funded by the Scottish Government's Cashback programme.